Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And this is the 22nd U.S. Bar Table Championships live from the Kamui Arena here at the Grand Sierra Resort in Reno, Nevada. And this event is sponsored by OB, the official cue of the U.S. Bar Table Championships, along with Kamui, the official tip of the U.S. Bar Table Championships. So welcome all, and this is the fourth place match on the one-loss side, of course. And here's how things are going to stack up, and here's what just happened to bring you all up to date. Well, that's Rodrigo Geronimo, by the way, racking the balls. And he just defeated Ed Deska. So Ed Deska finishes 5th, 6th, and the South Dakota kid just beat Scott Frost. So Scott also finishes 5th, 6th. The loser of this match will finish 4th and receive $1,000. The winner will play right back against Skylar Woodward at 8:30. That'll be our last match of the night, and that will be for the right to go to the final, where Mr. Jeffrey Ignacio is waiting for what he hopes to be his next victim. So both these gentlemen have $1,000 minimum already in their pocket. The winner of this match will be assured $1,500 at least. Jeffrey Ignacio has assured himself minimum $2,200 because he can do no worse than second. And the champion will receive $4,000 for his first place finish. And Shane came about 6 inches too far on the 2-ball. He's now looking to see if he can shoot it in the other corner. It wasn't the plan, but if it'll go, it'll work. And it kind of looks like it'll go. I don't think he's got any trouble with the 8 here. Might have to cheat it a little bit, yeah. This is the kind of shot then that you can clearly tell if he fouls, because if the 8 moves, it's a foul. There's no way he can pocket the 2 and have the 8 not move and it be anything but a good hit. So he's going to back cut this in the lower left. Still doesn't like it. He wants to shoot it on the lower right corner because it's a much easier shot and position's automatic, but he's worried about that 8-ball. And if he's worried about it, it's probably worth being worried about. How sweet did he hit that ball? That was beautifully done. A little short there. Wanted to be a little more straight in on the 6 and the side. I don't think it'll give him too much trouble though. He can draw it into the rail and out, and the 7's laying good in front of the other side. Now probably he may go around the 10, or he may just draw it straight back. Yeah, that's better that way. Pretty sporty out there by SVB, coming with that excellent shot on the 2 ball. Made the right decision, obviously, and he's out in front here, and now he's breaking to try to extend his lead. And as we've seen all week, how important it is to win on your own break, especially after you've stolen one off the other guy. That last match with Jeff and Skyler, I mean, Skyler had the 2-game advantage the whole way, and just at the last possible critical moment, breaking for the set, he scratched at 6-5, and he never got out of his chair again. Well, the 3/8's almost dead wired, so that's not going to be a problem. He's going to look at it right now. See how quickly he looked at it. He knows that's not an issue. Just wants to double check the angle on the 2. Kind of like to be straight in on the combination, I think. Well, that should be good enough. The 3 will replace the 8, and he'll probably come either straight up or around the 9. I like maybe just straight up. Notice too, Shane did take the care to point to the pocket when he played the combination, regardless of how obvious it was. Under these rules, it still needed to be called because it was a combination. It hasn't happened, and I doubt it will, but should a player fail to call a ball that's required to be called by the rules, such as that 3/8 combination, it's simply loss of turn, and the table is in position for the opponent. It's treated like you missed. It's not a foul. But you're not going to see that happen with this level of players. And most of the time, the other guy's got enough respect for the player at the table to not call something like that on him. You probably wouldn't see that happen. So anyway, Shane did what he set out to do, and that's jump out quick. He won one on his break after stealing the first rack on Edgy's break. Edgy is from the Philippines. When he's in the U.S., he's usually based out of Southern Cal, is what I've been told. I don't know him personally. I've actually never met the gentleman until today. But to be where he is in this stage of the tournament, obviously he's got the credentials and the ability. Interesting breaking style. All right, 10 ball will spot right behind the 3. Nothing easy about this layout. He would have loved to have him behind the 9, because now Shane can hit this one rail. If he was behind the 9, it would play a whole lot tougher. I would expect them to call the ball just in the event it does go in. it's kind of a protection, because if he doesn't call it and makes it, then the opponent has the option, and sometimes it's worth it just to cover your bases. But I believe the way he hit it indicated that that's just what he wanted to do. He was going to hit it full in the face to try to leave the cue ball there, so there was no point in calling it. It's going to massé this. What a shot, huh? Look at the gap that he had to go through there. I mean, if you see it from behind the table, where he went between the 10 and the 5, it's really amazing he was able to execute that shot. Well done, Edgy. Well done. Cross side. Yeah. That was 100% cue ball there. He had no intention of banking that ball. I don't know why he tapped the pocket, but he's got him pretty well hooked here. I mean, I think he's almost surely got to go all the way to the end or to the side rail and over. He could massé it. I mean, obviously we know he's adept at that, but I don't know if he's got a pocket for it. He'll take that every day. Shane's disgusted. It's okay if your opponent gets lucky once in a while, Shane. It's happened to you. You know, come on. Swing and a miss. Ball in hand. Look, Edgy made a good hit on that massé on the 3-ball, and when you make a good hit like that and something good happens to you, I mean, it's really kind of in the cards that it was supposed to. Shane's done that to his opponents for the last 7-8 years. So if he's on the receiving end every now and then, you know, come on. It's okay. Nice out on the board. 2-1 now. Shane breaks. Fourth place match here at the 22nd U.S. Bar Table 10-ball division. Shane is the defending champion, and he's going to have to do a lot of work if he wants to keep his crown. He's got no bullets left. He's got to beat this guy, then he's got to beat Skyler, then he's got to beat Ignacio twice. Meanwhile, he's got to take care of one rack at a time against this opponent. Well, I think he's banking this ball 100% of the time, because shape is automatic for the two, and it's a two-way shot at the same time. Got to be careful of the 6 ball here. And he barely made it by the 6. That was the concern. I thought that if anything was going to get him in trouble, but he got by. Three to 1. Edgy breaks. If you don't already know, for the very first time ever, the U.S. Bar Table Championship now carries with it, for Team USA, the Mosconi Cup. It carries Mosconi Cup ranking points. That was announced just a while ago by Matchroom, that all these 3 events for the men will go towards point rankings for the American team at the end of the year in all 3 the divisions here. I believe it's the top 32 finishers will receive points. What I don't know is the actual point structure. How much, the winner gets and so forth and so on, but nevertheless, and it only applies to U.S. players. two friendly bumps there, because if that didn't hit the 4, I think it was going too far, and then it hit the 8 and kept it right where he needed it. That's all right. He made a good shot. And then he made a not so good shot. Certainly was not intending to play this ball anywhere but the side pocket. And now he's made an unforced error, a double unforced error. Not only has he let Shane back in the door, but he's separated the 9 and 10, where there's no issue now in pocketing the 9 ball. He's just eked over the halfway mark. And if you want to look at it from Edgy's standpoint, Edgy's got to beat him 6-2 from here in alternate break. Steven, got another headset? Hey. Okay. Well, everybody, I've got a real partner in the booth finally. Not only a real partner, but a very, very, very dear friend of mine, Mr. Scott Frost.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey,
How are
pal.
you, Kenny?
Good, man. Great to have you up here as always.
I see you always up here working on your game from a distance.
Well, you know, I don't brag a lot, Scott, but I am one of the top booth players in the country.
I've heard you play before.
Yeah, I play good up here. Congratulations on your top 6 finish. I know it was kind of tough at the end there for you, but you played solid, and I think you accomplished what you wanted to right out of the gate, is have a good top finish, get those points, and get ready now for 9 ball.
Yep, absolutely. I'm already over that.
Good man.
So,
good man.
These guys are all, you know, I think the people at home understand this, but when you get to a certain level, and I'm not even speaking about myself, but when you get to a certain level and you have a group of guys such as I would say 20 to 30 of them here, that could at any point in time win. Mm-hmm. I mean, it really comes up to semi-coin toss, like a coin toss. I mean, you know, these guys are unbelievable. Here you have Shane, who's always there, so it must not be that big of a coin toss, right? He seems like he's always in the final 3 or 4. And then you've got Geronimo. I can't say enough about him. I really like him. He's a great guy. And he's a loose, accurate, deadly player. Yeah. Deadly.
Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden we got to deal with Mr. Ignacio. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Of course.
You know,
we got to deal with all 3 of them.
Skyler.
Bustamante.
Well, all those guys, but I mean just the players that are actually here.
No, that's what I mean. That Jovan Bustamante.
Oh, that. Well, yeah, Jovan. Yeah.
But yeah, we got to deal with all of them, Kenny.
Well, you know, Scott, I'm glad we do, because it's good for the game and it's good for everybody.
I wish every Filipino and every European was here. Mm-hmm. You know, I want to play with the best. Yeah. And you're right. It's good for the game and it's good for everybody. I'll tell you what, Kenny, Shane, you know, I follow him a lot and I watch him very close. A lot of people don't know that, but he's been a little off the last, even in Derby.
Agreed.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay, because there's just something not there.
Scotty, he was off at the Moscone Cup big time.
Right, he told me.
This is just my personal opinion. I haven't talked to him about it. I think when he finally won the World Pool Masters, and he got that international title, finally broke through.
Yeah.
He just had, like, could let his breath out.
Yeah,
I think the after effect of that is still with him.
Absolutely,
and it's understandable.
Well, of course it is. Of course it is. When you finally accomplish something that you always want to accomplish, it's like the air goes out of you. You know. So, you know, but I'll tell you what, he was getting pretty frustrated in our match. So it looks like he wants to win, but it's just something's just quite not there yet. But it will be soon. He won't take much time, and he'll be right back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
I mean, you know, we won't spend the rest of the match
talking
about him. But
right.
but look at the level he sustained for the last 5 solid years.
It's amazing. He's the best player in the world.
Absolutely.
He's the best player in the world.
You know,
I used to think he was the best player in America, and I believe that he's the best player in the world now. That's my belief. So.
Well, he's certainly in that conversation, and everybody's got their personal choice. But, you know, this week it could be him. Next week it's, you know, Darren.
Right.
And next week it's Shane again.
Right.
So.
You got Darren, too, which is a great friend of mine. This guy is really, he's something, isn't he?
Darren?
He's as solid as they come on the tournament trail. All right, Edgy's down 4-1. Kenny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, Edgy won the lag, and I forget what happened, but Shane won the first 2 racks.
It's funny in this format, Ken, when you think you've got a lead with the alternate break, things, and I know you've seen this a million times, things seem to happen, right? You are not, Skyler had me 5-2, and before I know it, I thought I was the favorite to win.
6-5, and he's hooked, right? And then he makes the 2-ball.
He makes the one off the 2.
Right.
And
and then he makes the 2.
But I'm thinking I'm a favorite from there, and I was down 5-2 with the alternate break format. Things just happen. You know, it's like the energy just knows that something's going away, and it goes the other way. It's just, it's crazy.
Well, in Skyler's match with Jeff, while you were up there playing Shane, Skyler was always 2 games ahead because he won one on his break. So, you know, 3-1, 4-2, 5-3.
Right.
And finally,
the Ignacio match.
Yeah, so it's 6-5 Skyler, and he's breaking to win the set. Scratches on the break, never gets out of his chair again. Loses.
How did he scratch, Ken? Did he get kissed?
Went from the 1 ball right into the top right corner.
Okay. Well,
and it didn't seem like he drew the cue ball.
He never had a chance from there, right?
He never got out of his chair
he was
again.
up a game or 2 the whole set.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Right. It can turn on one shot.
And I just made a post on Facebook. It's like 1 minute I'm playing to play for the hot seat, and the next minute I'm out of the tournament. And it can happen that quick with these guys. I mean, these guys are all killers. They're all killers. Well, he's going to jump this ball. I appreciate you having me here, Kenny, and we'll talk about the match a little bit.
Okay. I'll tell you what, he executed one of the best masse shots in the second game I ever saw. He curved his cue ball in between a space you didn't think he could, and he caught a 1 in the side. So I'm sure he's pretty adept at the short stick, too.
Wow. Well, you called it. And he got a nice little rub.
And you deserve a good rub after you make a good shot.
Ozzie Reynolds sitting behind us, and I want to thank him. I'm thrilled that he is involved with CSI and BCA. I'm very thrilled. He's going to make some good moves for all the players, I think, and he's got good ideas. So I want to say thanks to him, and I hope everybody out there pulls for Ozzie. He hit this ball a little hard, Kenny. He did hit it a little hard, and you're going to have a hard time killing your cue ball here.
Yeah, he's kind of thin on it. Well, if you're a Filipino, you're born with that. You're born with that stroke, right?
He hit that excellent, and you're exactly right. We call that the Mexican stroke, where they're dragging it. They just drag it. I assume for him to get out here as long as he gets the right angle on the 6.
Which he didn't 50-yard line, but He'll just go twice across here, Scott. What do you think?
Well, the side pocket's conflicting, I think, in that shot.
Yeah, if he can stay,
if we could get a straight-on view like that. Yeah, see, I think the side pocket's conflicting. He might just draw it and kill it, try to kill it.
Yeah,
but he's over the 8. Makes it.
That's right.
Okay, maybe he's going to shoot your shot. Who? Wow. Okay, you were right. The side pocket wasn't in the way. I was wrong. Good call.
Well, listen,
hard
I've been batting like 250 from up here on the calls because
Are you saying you could give me at least the 6 up here?
I don't know about that.
Man, we'd have to bet
I might need a couple on the wire.
Anyway, Ozzie Reynolds also just told me some awesome news. Our Diamond Pool Tours, my Diamond Pool Tour, Mike Howerton and myself, very successful first event with 86 players. The tour champion of the Diamond Pool Tour in Phoenix, Arizona is going to get a free entry fee into this event next year.
Oh, how great is that?
That's pretty awesome. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Diamond is giving away a pool table, and the tour is called the Diamond Pool Tour. So diamondpooltour.com, the site will be up soon. We are working on it. It's under construction. Mike Howerton's the boss of all of that. He's a great partner with AZ Billiards.
Okay, well, here we're at the stage of the match, Scott, kind of what we were talking about. Now, Edgy won the lag, so he's going to break if it ever gets to Hill. So Shane has to hold his serve here to maintain that 2-game edge.
Exactly
because
right.
if Edgy wins this game, 4-4, he's breaking, break and run, he's 5-4. Now he can't be caught if he wins on his break.
And obviously every game is big, but this point right here, like you point out,
this is
probably the
swing
biggest point of the match.
game. Right.
This is exactly where Shane and I just were in our last match. At 3-3, he went up 4-3, and then he broke and ran out. Okay? He always seems to do that in perfect pressure situations. Look at the 7-ball, straight in the side. Oh, the one laid tough here. The one laid tough here. I don't see much. He can. I don't see much here. Kenny's going to play it safe with the cue ball down table. I expect the cue ball below the 9 and 10.
Yeah, 2 rails behind the 9-10.
Right.
2 rail to 1 ball to maybe to the middle of the short rail or somewhere in the kitchen.
He might bank the one towards the corner. He might play a 2-way shot here.
Yeah, but then that takes the cue ball in a little different direction, doesn't it, if he plays the bank? Yeah, that was 100% cue ball.
That's the right shot.
Right, 100% cue ball there. That wasn't
100% safety.
Yeah, I think he can go by the 4 and get it if the 9's not too much in the way. If not,
you mean kicking one round?
Yeah.
Sure. He can, but I don't think he's going to go that way.
Well, going the other way, you got a better chance to either pocket the ball or maybe get some separation.
That's
but
right.
I'd be a little afraid of coming short behind it and scratching off the ball.
He's going to have to hit it going in.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
This is the shot. Going the other way, he's got to. It's no good, I don't think.
Yeah, he can't really come out good.
Even if he does.
Even
make
if
contact.
you're right.
Right.
Yeah.
Separation.
There's too much area down there. Nothing to hide behind. Nothing to tie up.
This is a really tough shot to judge here, and if anybody can do it, it's this guy or these guys.
Yeah, because it's going to lengthen out kind of naturally, so you got to allow for that. Look at this hit. Look at this hit. Look at this hit.
Wow,
oh my
what
God.
a great hit.
You could tell when it hit the first cushion that it was close to being right on.
You couldn't hit that ball much better than that. And Shane knows it. And a matter of fact, if he would have made the 1, he has a perfect shot on the 3. He was good. It passed.
Yeah.
That's strong. That's strong. Well, I beat Edgy at the Derby, and I was scared to death on the 9-footers. Everybody told me how good he plays. I've never seen him, but he's a really nice guy. And this guy's got a lot of talent. Playing all cue ball here again, Ken, and he's playing it tight up in there. Nice shot. Yeah. That's the way he played it.
Yeah, if it nestled in there, he'd really be in trouble. He'd have
You're
to kick
right.
2 rails
That's
out,
right.
but now he can kick to the side.
I think that shot's going to get him a shot, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's supposed to.
I thought about it with this format. Safeties are very big. If you play a good safety and they have to call their pocket, they've got like a 90% chance against them. Maybe stronger, right?
Right.
Because they
you can't
have to
just
call their
you
pocket.
can't just
just
hit and
luck it
get
in.
lucky.
Right. So safeties are big. You don't want to play safe against a top player, but you've got a good chance when you do. Well, he made good contact, Kenny, and I mean, this is no hanger. He's got a 1-9 combination, right?
I don't see any real advantage to shooting that. I mean, I'd look.
Well, if he makes it, I think he's got to shoot this, Kenny.
I don't.
Well, he's looking at it. He's got to shoot it.
Well, one thing that
I don't think he's got a real good safe here. That's why. He's running into those two balls regardless, and he's got so much separation with the cue ball. He doesn't have much of a decision.
Yeah, sometimes you're forced to shoot a
Right,
shot like
and
this because there is no
Right,
safe.
Right. I mean, there might be a safe, but it's not guaranteed.
How about the 1 into the 10 and cue ball around the balls?
I think he's playing a combo. Yeah.
Well, you saw that one right away, Scott.
I thought he would jack up on it. Okay?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about following it. I thought he would jack up on it. And punch it, you know? Now he's in a little trouble. He's feeling the heat too, I'm sure, because he was just up 4-1 when I came up to the booth.
That's right.
And he knows whose break it is next. I know that. Oh wow.
Oh boy.
I mean, wow. How good did he hit that? My goodness, these guys.
He hit that as good as Edgy hit his one-ball kick.
That's right. And he hit one on me in our match like that, but tougher, and he hit it dead perfect, and it clipped another ball, and I got lucky. But I mean, he kicks with such good accuracy. I mean, Shane's not just a straight shooter. He's all around. Got probably the best control I've seen, besides the great Efren. I heard that Jovan Bustamante might be moving over to this part of the country, and Edgy might be following him. So I think it would be pretty awesome to have these guys in this country, because we need that. You know, we need it. We need that competition. I guess Jovan's cousin lives on the West Coast somewhere, so they might be moving over here.
Well, I agree with you. That would be a benefit to the industry and to the tournaments, and
it's nice to see him here. I mean, I like it. It does not bother me.
Well, listen.
This is here, Kenny.
Yeah.
He's out. I think he's going to elect to go to the side rail, right? Or just draw it.
I don't know.
Below the 8 and 10, in between it.
If he follows it, I'd follow it one rail at the 10.
Yeah, that's the right way. Now he can just kill his cue ball. He's good. 4-4, Kenny, and he's breaking. Yeah. Being down 4-1, and we just touched on that subject.
Yeah. You know, there's nothing flashy about his game. No big slip stroke. Nothing flamboyance. Typical Filipino.
That's where they are. Right.
Okay, I want to remind everybody that OBQs is the official cue of the U.S. Bar Table Championship, and Kamui is the official tip right here at the USBTC. And we're proud to display our new logo there. You can see the red, white, and blue shield. So many thanks to those companies for, again, their
both good companies.
Unwavering support.
Yes. It's
and
nice
I'll tell
to
you,
see.
We've got. How do you get better equipment? We've got a 7-foot diamond with 4.5-inch pro cut pockets.
Love them, and then the balls.
We got the Cyclop balls, which people have really embraced now that we've been using them for a couple, 3 years.
It's all I play with is the Cyclop balls. I really think they're the best. They're that harder resin and it doesn't collect dirt.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's got a shot, Kenny. And not only has he got a shot, he's got a roadmap.
Yeah, I was going to say there's
5 on the side.
Nothing tied up.
You got a roadmap here, buddy. Shane's got a little grin on his face. He had a little grin on his face. Taking a deep breath.
Yeah, well, I mean, straight in on the 5 on the side, and it's pretty much a tap out.
Yeah, tic-tac-toe.
Yep. 7 stop, 8 stop, 9 in the side. They're all there.
amazing how the tide can turn.
And
it's just crazy.
yeah,
I've
it's
seen it
almost
happen
in the blink of an eye, too.
Yeah, I've seen it happen all tournament.
Can you stick around and do the next match with me?
I'd love to.
All right, that's great, because that's going to be the one that's going to determine who goes to the finals against Jeff.
And Skyler's my little partner, so I'd like to watch it anyway.
Good.
You talk about a great kid, Skyler.
Oh, yeah.
Skyler Woodward, the best in the business, guys. Keep an eye out for him. Well, he's already here, but
yeah, he's not going to sneak up on anybody anymore.
No,
you know, that cat's out of the bag. You know, right after
his
Tunica.
attitude too, and his personality. He's really a good guy. He's got a good family too. That's probably why. Boy, this guy's going up 5-4, Kenny. I think he got a little funny here.
Well, I think the 8 will go. Oh, okay.
Perfect.
I was going to say it would go in the side, but
he's looking to just play the 9. I like to play the 9 on the left hand side.
Wouldn't you just draw this into the side rail?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't. Okay, well, he's fine. He can go up and down.
Or he could pinch it there.
Yeah, it's a bar table. He'll play center table up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that, center table, up and down. For you folks at home, if you're more of an amateur player, a big key on the bar table is to just take your shot. Center table is always a good spot to be on a bar table. Center table. Wow.
Well, from 4-1 down to 5-4 ahead, an alternate break against the South Dakota kid.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We got a definite match here, and that's something else I like about this format is the races of 7 with the alternate break. You're going to have a lot of nail biters, and there's been a lot of nail biters.
And, you know, winning a match 7-4, it still could be
that's
been a nail biter.
That's
right.
a close
7-4.
match.
That's a
beat
one
me
rack.
7-4, and it
Right.
came down to one ball.
That's
really.
right.
I mean, that's a nail biter at 7-4.
Yep.
I mean, anything can happen there. It all depends on whose break it is.
Well, you better come with the SVB break right here.
He said something I've never heard him say. He told me he's not breaking good. And for him not breaking good is like me breaking my best.
Yeah.
No, I actually broke great the whole tournament, but
Well, you did, and you told me you picked up a little tip and realized something and started to use it, and it worked for you.
I think he's got a billiard here to hold the one. That's what he's doing.
I like combination.
I like the billiard.
Do you?
Yeah, he
Okay.
can play better position on the one ball. It's a nice easy shot. He's going to hit it easy. Yeah, that's right to get better position. Hit it a little hard. No, he's fine. It's perfect.
But I'd like to be on the short rail down here for a 3, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Much better than being up in the center somewhere.
Might have to just drag it one rail between the 6 and the 7, or the 8 and the 7.
Yeah.
Low left drag.
Exactly.
Hit before the side and spin.
Just like that.
Watch out.
I mean, he really got fortunate he didn't rub one of those 2 balls.
Well, actually, he did graze the 8 just a little bit. Yeah, but if he grazed it a little heavy, but if he grazed it heavier, he could have been behind the 10.
Absolutely. Or the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a little lucky there, but it's over with, and he's on to the next one. Now he's got to get above the 8 to play the 4 on the right-hand side, or he can draw it back.
I like drawing it back where you got 2 pockets for the 4, the left side and the upper left corner.
I agree. Yeah, you can play it up in the corner or the left side. That's why they made 6 pockets. I agree with that completely. It's a much better price on your money going for the shot with 2 pockets. Yeah, same thing as drawing it back there. I like that shot.
Right.
He can do anything here. He can cut it in the side and run into the 6, or he's okay. He's fine. Well, I've really been working on my rotation game, and I'm excited. I'm starting to get into it. I was frustrated with the game and didn't really like it for a long time, and I'm not going anywhere with the one pocket anymore as far as money games and challenge matches. So I'm gonna start playing a lot of this. He's gonna play it. Looks like he's drawing it. He's cutting it in the side and drawing it, but I don't know if he has to do that. Why can't he play it in the top left corner and just come above
I like the
seven?
corner.
Yeah.
Go with the 7 with the cue ball.
Right.
You know, if you doesn't look like anything can go wrong hitting the 7 as long as you don't hit it too hard.
Right, and he might even come above it almost.
Yeah, he could.
Just a hair. If he catches the top side of it, he's fine.
But I just don't think this 4 on the side.
He likes shooting balls on the side on a bar table.
Yeah. Is he going to draw this with low inside
I
and come around? Yeah.
Okay. Well, he hit it sweet. Now he's got another funny angle, but he'll just come 3 rails here.
Yeah, I was going to say, I actually like 4.
Well, yeah, 3.
Yeah, but he's drawing between the 7, 8, isn't he?
Ooh, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, no, I like 4.
No, he came 1, 2, 3 rails.
Yeah, okay.
It's a nice angle. He'll smooth this and just pop out center table. Just like so. He's the best at that smooth, like pop out shot, you know, where he doesn't have a lot of angle, but he can just smooth it in. He just hits that shot so good.
Yeah. Now 5 apiece here, so we got a race to 2, and Edgy has the first break.
A race to 2 for the Stew.
No,
okay.
you mentioned that pop-out shot, as you called it, with Shane.
Right.
But that particular shot, whether he's got to pop it out or follow or whatever,
Right.
that to me is the oh, excuse me. A very important rack right here.
Open-handed break. He didn't hit it square. Did he make anything?
Yeah, he made a ball on the side.
Okay. He didn't hit those very square. Looky here, he's got another. I have a feeling this match is going to be pretty close, Ken.
You think?
Oh goodness. Well, he's got a couple options.
Yeah, it's either cue ball behind the 4 or the 1 ball behind the 4 and the cue ball up here.
He hit it too thick.
No, he
maybe
got
hit
there.
it
He got
perfect.
there.
Okay.
I mean, he left him beside rail, but ball out in the middle of the table like that.
I'd
it's the
say
small,
Shane's
it's the
maybe.
smallest ball possible to contact.
I'm wondering if Shane's going to play this in the side off the 9, or is he jacked up on the 4 to do that? I like going 1 rail into it and maybe getting lucky off the 9. You might see a safe
It's an
kick.
easier ball to hit going through the gap there. You know, you can see the angle a little bit easier
Right.
because you're closer to the
Yeah,
cushion.
oh yeah, it's much easier.
But at the same time,
He
it's
might
the
see a
result
safe here.
of the contact that he's thinking about.
I don't really know. You might see a way to put the cue over behind the 2 and 3 and send the 1 to the side rail.
Yeah, he'd have to just graze the 1.
Yeah, he's got the touch to do that. I don't see an offensive shot going this way. Wow, he went the other way. I think he actually played to hit the top side of that 1 ball. He got pretty unfortunate. He actually hit that ball really good. He caught it a little thick, and that's what made it scratch. I can say that things haven't gone Shane's way the later part of this match, that's for sure.
Yeah, but maybe his opponents had a little something to do with that too.
That's always part of it. Don't
Well,
worry about that.
Well, the work here, as you can tell, is the pinpoint position necessary to make the 4 ball.
Yeah, that's that ball first, and then look at the 7 right there behind the 10.
Yeah, but I actually think, you know, the
He'll
7,
move it.
well, even if he doesn't, I think you got, you know, anywhere near the side pocket there, you're going to be able to get access to the 7. There's probably a little more space than it appears.
Yeah, right.
But it's, you know, I'd like to be near the 5 ball to shoot the 3 to get to the 4.
I agree.
I'd like to swing around that way and maybe even hit the bottom rail and bounce up a little. I can always bank the 4 if I come too steep.
He's going to get a rail angle right here to come 2 rails into the 4, into the 7 and 4, like this. Yeah, he's going to try and come 2 rails like that angle right there, unless he's trying to get on the short side. But I would hit it with a little speed. Do you understand, Ken?
Yeah, sure.
Like
yeah,
up into here. I don't think a lot could go wrong.
No, but
I think that's
you're
what
relying
he's doing.
you're relying on the outcome of the contact down there too. You know,
yeah, but he's got to do something.
You got to be careful.
Yeah, this is what he's doing. I like this shot. Wow.
Yeah, that's really unlucky.
You
couldn't shoot the ball
really
through
good.
there.
No, you couldn't. I mean, that's the only way he couldn't have got a shot there, Ken.
Yeah.
I mean,
he hits the 7 on either side.
Everything's going opposite directions. He grazed it in the worst spot. It could be dead in the top left-hand corner pocket. It might throw in. What I mean by that, it's low. It's going low. The 7 is going towards where the cue ball is, a little low.
Yeah.
He could throw it up if he hits the bottom side of the 4. The problem is the next shot. What is he going to get? The 4 could hit the 10. He might get some type of shot.
Right, or if the 4 goes near the cushion, then it can't be made in the corner.
Okay, the 4 hit the 10. Now look at the 10. And now look at the 4.
Yeah, but he can make the 4 on the side.
Well, Shane's kind of saying, man, he got lucky. But in my opinion, he deserved that dead ball. I mean, geez.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any argument there.
Yeah, he's got to play it in the side here, right, Ken?
Yeah, play it in the side, and where's he going
with the cue ball?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's risky. He's going to pay for that, Scott. Oh,
yeah,
my God.
He sure is.
You know, I just wonder why he didn't follow that with a
I think he was going towards the corner. I think he was going towards the corner.
You think so? Because I was thinking just no English, 2 rails out, go to the center table.
It looked like it was too thick.
It would have to have been for him to play it that way.
Right. Because I agree with that 100%. But he was just thinking, all I got to do is run into the 5. He didn't think if he ran into the bottom of it, what would happen. Sometimes that little thing you don't think about always comes up and gets you.
Well, in your mind, you've already picked the spot on the 5 that you want to go at.
Well, that was huge. Now he's got to dodge Shane's break again. Excuse me.
Well, I'll tell you, the pool gods were certainly smiling down on the South Dakota kid in that rack, weren't they?
Seems to happen at certain times.
People probably think we orchestrate it like this.
Yeah, sure,
of
course.
You know how hard it is to plan this way?
Right.
All right, well, let's see what the break gods have in store. I think it's only fair that Edgy at least gets another inning.
Well, usually when something, I hate to say this, when something like that happens, it's lights out.
Yeah.
You don't get to shoot again. Trust me, something really funny happened. And Shane's in my match, and I'm supposed to go up 4-3, and something crazy happened, and then he ran out. So it usually comes, right? Right after something like that.
Yep.
You know. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a combination on the 10 after this break. Well, the 10 didn't move, but like we said, you know what's coming. Listen, you got to give Shane credit. He hit them balls so good. Okay, I don't have a problem with a guy winning when he breaks like that. He hit those balls so square, so therefore he earned it.
Yeah,
it's too bad to see.
Just missed the 8. Okay.
Well, he's not out of the woods yet. It's going to be okay. He can reach it. He can hold the cue ball. Yeah.
Don't get tree-topped.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Don't get tree-topped.
Oh, it rocked off a little bit.
Yeah, but he's got the left side of the cue
He's
ball,
okay.
and he'd rather have the right side of the cue ball.
He's okay. The cue ball's going the right way, though. You understand? He can
Yeah,
hit,
but
he
the
can hit
best he can
straight
do
top.
is center ball, right?
Yeah,
And
the
then
way
he's
he
going
wants to
right
be.
at the 4.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
he's
center top.
Right. But the cue ball's coming the right way. That's what I mean by he's good. Oh, my.
It almost sounded like a miscue. I don't know if you could hear it, but
I heard it.
did you hear something funny?
I heard it.
Okay.
Look what happened.
Yeah.
Edgy's hooked. Edgy's hooked
Well,
by the edge of
I
the
realize that, but, you know, if I'm edgy, I'm just happy to be up out of my chair. I mean,
I don't know
at least that's...
about that. If a guy misses sometimes
I
that
know.
bad, and then you have nothing with...
Well, would you rather the
5
guy
or
made
6
it and
balls.
got straight in on the 4?
Of course not. I would absolutely... I know
Well,
what you're saying.
I know what you're saying too, because
Right.
we've all been there.
Right. I mean, of course, I'm happy to be at the table, but it could have been a little better outcome.
Yeah. Well, now, if something strange is going to happen, it's going to happen on this shot.
Well, something strange already did happen.
Well, but
right?
I'm saying there may be 2 more twists and turns
Oh,
in
there
this
sure
drama
could be.
before it's
There
all
sure
over.
could
I
be.
mean, this
Don't
is either going to
worry.
be a kick safe, like lock him up,
He's too
or he's going to kick it
behind
in. Well, he didn't call anything,
I
so
think he did call something.
he's
Look at this window.
Yep.
Look at this window. He's got.
No, I don't know.
Oh, he can make it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm straight in.
Okay.
Yeah, he can make it.
Yeah,
But he's got a big problem with the 4-burger.
How about, well, there's a 9 in the way for 3 rails?
What do you mean 3 rails?
Can he make the 3 and come 3 rails around for the 4?
The 4 doesn't go on the side.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it's up there on the rail.
Because I thought that
No, it does not go on the side.
because having to play it up in that long corner,
He's in trouble.
how are you going to get on the 6?
Right.
And the only way you can play the 4 in that corner is to be straight in on it. And then you can't get on the 6.
No.
So that's why I thought he might try to go 3 rails, and if the 4 would go in the side.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's flat with the rail.
Okay.
I mean, it's off a hair, but it's flat
Well,
with the rail. He's going to have to.
Go
Well,
in-
obviously,
go
he's
in
got
the
to
corner.
pocket this ball. He's looking at. I don't know if he's looking at going rail first, but I mean, he's got a straight shot at it. I know it doesn't look like it on your screen, guys, but I've got a perfect angle. He can definitely make the ball, but I don't know if he can do anything with the cue ball.
Yeah, that's what I think he's looking at is just right between the 9 and the 10, come across with right-hand English. No, I
Yeah,
guess
he's
not.
jacking up. He's drawn back, maybe trying to run into the 9.
He can
something.
always, because from where the 9 is, he could play the 4 cross side.
Sure, he needs something good to happen. That's what he's hoping for here. I don't know how the guy plays with his jacket. He went and took his jacket off, but I mean, he's got like a skin-tight jacket, and you know, he plays. It's a big shot here.
He's looking at
He's
almost
looking
two
at hitting there.
hitting there, bouncing out,
Yeah.
and being able to bank the 4.
Right.
Center ball.
Well, he hit the 9 like he wanted to. This isn't that bad.
Yeah.
At least he's got a.
Well, it's cross side or nothing here, right?
Well, I like that, but he could also cross corner.
I was going to say, in the side in the way for the cross corner?
Probably. Yes, it is. Cross side, you're right. But now, well, the cue ball's coming the right direction. 2 rails if he doesn't hit the 9. Something could happen. I could see him cross side in the ball. Cue ball going 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 on the side. That's him.
He did call the cross corner,
Yeah,
Scott.
that's what I think he can.
He
can
must
hit
be
it
dead
thick and
straight
spin
on it.
No,
yeah.
he's not.
I know he's not.
He can hit it thick though and spin it, sucking the cue ball down. I don't like that shot though. I like your shot because it's not frozen. You can see it's not frozen.
Yeah.
Back cut cross-sided. I like banking it this backside. He's got to. I mean, it's definitely a makeable shot.
Well, I think the degree of difficulty on the cross corner
It's
is
tougher.
harder, yeah,
Right.
than the cross side.
And the cue ball, I don't like the cue ball
right.
either. Okay, I don't know where he called it. He pointed up. And that could have been the side pocket or the corner, but we'll figure it out real quick. Okay, he's playing cross corner. Wow. He's playing cross corner. He hit it long. He actually hit it long, Kenny.
He did hit it long.
Look at this. You're talking about twist and turns. Now look at this. He's got an off-angle combo.
That he has to play.
Well, yeah, he's got to play.
He has
this.
to play it. And
He could
he's
actually-
definitely probably, you got to put all your focus here, just make the ball.
Yeah.
You can't worry about the cue ball here.
I'm thinking he could play that cue ball one rail up behind the 6 and 8 too, though.
Yeah, but
I think he's got to go all out.
I think so too, because you're going to lose the match if you don't make this.
Yeah, this is it. But I mean, it didn't have to get like this. It's really, this is a funny combination. It looks easy.
Yeah,
on the
you're
screen.
cutting one ball
If you
one
could
way
get it
to cut
straight on view
one ball the
on the
other
table,
way.
so they could get a better angle just straight
Right
on.
the center camera, Steve. Thanks.
There you go. It's a funny angle. He's really actually got to extremely cut
Yeah.
that 4 ball. This is the match for Shane here if he misses.
What a shot! What a great shot!
We've got action, Kenny.
I'll clap for that shot. That was fantastic. And you know what? This is the way this match is supposed to be, the way it unfolded. It's only fitting that it comes down to a case game. But now how does Shane like it, where he's not the breaker?
Oh, he doesn't like it at all. But
Yeah.
funny things can happen. Look at that game. I think there was 4 or 5 different innings with different players in that game. I mean, it was a wild one. Real quick, guys, my next event next month is March 16th, and I'd love it if anybody can make it. I mean, it's a great event. Excuse me, March 14th and 15th, 9-ball at Bull Shooters, Diamond Pool Tour. Well, here we are. Wow. I don't know what to say here. This is a big break.
I'm not sure there's anything that needs to be said.
Well, he hit those a lot more square. Notice the cue ball. Notice the 2 ball. The 2 ball.
It'll go.
Oh, it goes.
And you know what? He's got the perfect angle on the 1 to get the angle on the 2, to come across for the 3, to come back across for the 4, straight in on the 4. I mean, the balls are laying nicely.
They really are.
Where there's not a lot of
If he gets on the
not
5,
a lot of funny business.
If he gets on the 5, he's out. That's perfect.
He's keeping that nice big angle,
It's perfect.
and he's going to want just about the same angle on the 3.
Right. That's right.
The most common shot in pool is this shot.
And if you notice, folks, center table. He didn't want to be over the 10. He's not. He's perfect again.
Now, is the 5 a little tight going down
That's
there?
what I was saying. If he gets good on the 5, it plays in the side too. But I don't know how tight it is. Oh, he's got plenty of room. I think with that overhead shot, it looks like he's got plenty of room. Yeah, I think he got too big an angle here.
Yeah, I think
He
so
wants to
too.
play
He's
it
now
inside.
he's going to have to. Yeah.
I think that's what he wants to do. This is the shot right here. If he gets on the 5, he wins. But I don't know. You don't want to come too far and hook yourself behind the 9, and you don't want to come too short, right?
What's wrong with just making this soft pocket speed, take your shot on the 5,
You
and
gotta
just go out
carry-
in the middle of the table for the 6?
Yeah, but you're going away from the 8 then.
Well, I understand
Yeah,
that, but
he
look at
doesn't-
all the real estate that you
I
got
like
to,
this
to
shot.
go around
I like
with.
this shot more.
Yeah, but
He's
can't-
going to do what you say.
Right, he can't get
Yeah.
down here now
Right.
because he didn't want to risk getting behind the 9
And-
ball to
and-
get that
and
angle.
this is fine as long as he gets pretty good on it.
Right.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he can go either way now. He can go
kill this
straight
one
up, or he
inside.
can come around the 10.
He'll just kill it with a touch inside. Jeez.
Yeah,
He hit
you
the
don't want to
outside
be
of the pocket
don't want to
there.
be straight here. He's got just enough. Now, do you pop this one off, or do you come forward?
Yeah, he's going to pop out.
Yeah.
He put a little bit of a weak stroke on that last shot.
Yeah. Center ball. A little more medium speed.
He hit that one pure.
Yeah.
Now he's over the.
It's
Oh boy! Now he's dead straight and over the 10 a little bit with his bridge hand.
I'm just stopping the cue ball here. I'm not taking any chances.
He just pointed it where he wanted to be.
Yeah.
Obviously, he did not want to be here.
Well, actually, he's not over the 10, so he's going to be able to draw it.
Yeah, this is.
And Mr. Van Boening is about to give up his crown, and he will no longer be the defending champion.
Shane's a gentleman now.
Oh yeah, absolutely is.
Nice match. Kenny, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back.
We'll take a break together, and 8:30 is post time.
All right.
Thanks, Scott, for sitting in, and look forward to having him back with us for our final match of the night, which will be in about 20 minutes, everybody. So we'll sign off temporarily here from the 22nd USBTC. We'll be back at 8:30. Stand by.